issue came from your old rival 50 Cent, who replied to your post on X by saying, ha, 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 ha. I did not have nothing to do with this bleep not getting in, lol. He added LMAO, laughing my ass off. I got juice all over the place, sucker. So he was obviously thrilled that you weren't allowed into this country. What's your response to 50 Cent?
I think I responded. I'm cool, you know. I don't get into the back and forth, you know.
I think you did to
all that back and forth on the internet.
Well,
we don't
called him.
So I'm cool.
You called him N-word. You shut up.
Yeah, it was quick and to the point.
Yeah, I mean, you two have been going at it 25 years now.
You know, not me actually. You know, I'm cool, Piers. Like I said, I don't get into. I really don't do social media like that at all. You know, I post, you know, of course, to promote some of my things and, you know, that sort of thing. But I'm really not the social media guy like that. And so, you know, I don't really get into the back and forth with him like that.
I mean, you told Vlad TV, I hate the fact that every time I do an interview, he has to get brought up in my interview. I hate we're connected in that way. We really have nothing in common other than from the same neighborhood, which is obviously Queens in New York. I'm a stand-up N-word. You can say it, I can't. He's not. I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, you're obviously similar backgrounds. You come from the same part of New York. You've both been huge hip-hop stars. Why are you stand-up and he's not?
I mean, you got to kind of be from where we from to understand the terminologies of that. But, you know, it's some of the things that I spoke about earlier. You know, those are real man things. You know, taking care of your family, taking care of your kids. You know, putting your kids through college. You know, being a real father to your family and your children. You know, those are stand-up things. You know, so in that aspect, you know, I'm very, very stand-up.
And why is he not stand-up by comparison?
I mean, Piers, you're a pretty smart man. I'm assuming you probably know the answer to that question.
Well, I've known 50 Cent a long time.
Yeah.
I personally interviewed him several times. Always got on fine with him. But you guys have had this thing going for a quarter of a century, and it's interesting to me that you know.
Well, next time you interview him, Piers, ask him these questions about me.
Well, I will, but just when I do interview him, I want to better say to him, Ja Rule says you're not a stand-up guy because. Fill that sentence for me.
Yeah. Well, he knows. You know, he knows.
Yeah, but I don't.
He knows. But that's okay. You're not supposed to, Piers.
Well, you can give me some meat on the bone. Give me some bit of the beef bone.
Listen, Piers. I'm not here to talk about this. I'm here to talk about my tour, my UK fans that I love, and how we're gonna, you know, spin this situation into a great one for them, and bring them this tour. So that's the gist of what I'm trying to do and what I'm doing. So.
But if he's watching,
I don't worry about what he's talking about.
If he's watching this interview, what's your message for him?
I don't have one. Good luck to him and everything he's doing. He's another black man. I wish all of us luck. I'm looking for everybody to win. I don't have competition, Piers. I compete with me. That's it. So, you know, those things, like I said, there's no message to be sent.
Out of interest, who would win if you had a fight?
That's happened already too, Piers. So
really?
You got to do your research, man.
Well, I did a bit of research. I knew that various members of your gangs had traded, but you've actually had a physical fight with him, have you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who won?
Absolutely. Yeah. I did, Piers. Come on.
Really?
Man.
Tell
all right,
me more.
I'm done, Piers. Are you asking all these crazy questions, man? Like, you want the fluff and flatter. I don't do that.
You know what, Ja Rule? I've always wanted to interview you.
Laid back individual.
I've always wanted to interview you.
You're in the internet foolery.
You're in the news.
I'm just letting you know.
No, look, you're in the news here for the reasons we've discussed. I think I've given you a very fair chance there. And some probably quite good advice. I'm just curious. I want to just touch on a few other things. And that rivalry, obviously, him tweeting what he did, is just another example of this rivalry that never goes away. And I'm curious. Knowing him,
it's a one-sided
curious.
thing. It's a one-sided thing, Piers.
Yeah.
It's a one-sided thing, Piers. You never see me say anything about him. I just mind my business, do my business, and you know that because you see me at my place of business.
You did call him last week and told him to shut up.
And that's facts. And so I don't need to speak about facts. What's understood don't need to be explained, Piers.
No, but you say you never respond.
That's just reality.
You say you never respond. You do occasionally.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know, Piers. I don't do the back and forth foolery.
Understood. Let me just ask you about a couple of other things that have been in the news. One is the big controversy about, I think a guy is a friend of yours, which is P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Coombs. What's your take on what's happening with him?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and one thing I do not like is people who are outside of this culture, outside of this lifestyle, and think that this is just a game that they can play with and be disrespectful to get what they want out of it. To see Piers Morgan sit right here and disrespect Ja Rule like this, right in his face, you could clearly see the man don't want to talk about that. You asked him about what kicked off last week. Ja Rule got denied from going into the UK because of the criminal past and everything that he done got over and got past now, but they got strict rules over there, and that kicked off a little exchange on Instagram. 50 Cent decided to joke, make fun of it. We know what 50 Cent gonna do. He gonna most definitely jump out there. That's him. Everybody know that. When you playing with 50 Cent or you got beef with 50 Cent, especially Ja Rule, he does not like to let it go. We accept that as who 50 Cent is. Ja Rule, every once in a while, he does decide to respond back. Last week he did that. He popped his little issue back. But once Piers Morgan, he doing an interview to talk with you about this, bro, you know what the tension is between them. When you see he didn't want to answer those questions, why do you keep pressing him like that in that disrespectful manner with that smart tone? Then you want to be Vlad, well, you know, you told Vlad this, that you hate that your name got to be connected to this. And I guess Piers Morgan, because this show is called Uncensored, and I had a link in the description where you can watch it in full. He trying to get clickbait now. He trying to get a nigga to disrespect niggas. But my problem is, if you know better, you don't ask no nigga, hey, who you think will win in the fight? You know what I gotta say? Well, me and you gotta fight now, Piers Morgan. Let's get out here since you so concerned about niggas fighting as an older white man. Let's see what your hands like right now without the gloves. We don't need to sign waivers. Let's take these mics off. They wasn't in the same room. All that instigating for these outsiders so they can get their money and things like that about serious issues. When you hear these, he like, oh, you know, y'all gangs, y'all this, y'all from the same neighborhood. I want to be able to ask him and tell him why you said he wasn't a stand-up man. Is you serious, bro? Like, this is beyond disrespectful. Now, Ja Rule kept his cool for a while. It would have been better for him to keep it the whole time, but I mean, he doesn't care in the end of it. He gonna make his money. 50 Cent gonna make his money. This be a marketing strategy for 50 Cent at the time. And do I indulge in it and engage in it? Yes, 50 Cent is a funny nigga. I see the other side of 50 Cent as well. He be out here in Ace Time giving back to the community, the school district, the kids, helping with everything going on in the city, sponsoring things, really investing in stuff out here in Houston. So it's respect on that note. Him and Ja Rule beef is they beef. But what I don't like to see is this all white people like Piers Morgan, because he's the one that's really going to sit up there at the table and make and crack jokes and do really insensitive things and make insensitive comments about us, like his homeboy Vlad, who went on his show and lied about solving the Tupac murder, as he continues to do. Backtracked at one point, that jumped back out there again and ran with the narrative. Hey, bro, Vlad just said, and I caught the little clip on Drink Champs, racially insensitive. That's exactly what Piers Morgan is right there. Y'all are racially insensitive, disrespectful, and it's disgusting. But if Ja Rule would have said, you know what, bro, I told you already, I don't want to talk about that, take the mic off, and cut the interview short, he tripping. Just because somebody's an entertainer and a celebrity, bro, don't mean you got to come with slick, underhanded questions. That don't mean they got to sit down. They did not sign up to be disrespected, bro. Disrespected. It's a fine line between media and it's a fine line between respect. And y'all got to learn how to have respect out here, bro. Ask him the hard questions. You see he don't want to answer, move on. Quit trying to ask him in a different type of way, dog. Then you gonna bring up Diddy. Oh, you know, he your friend and everything like that. What's up with these Diddy allegations and stuff? Nigga, let me ask you about all the people you friends with who do stuff allegedly, nigga. Because you sitting out there jumping out there and diving in this water, bro. That was out of pocket, out of line. I'm not for nobody jumping out there disrespecting no brother from no, especially so, hey, nah, nigga, you ain't one of us and you not down with us and you don't care about us. You can sit up here and play the role. You was most definitely what we gonna call a capitalizer and a colonizer. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.